We are backstage. Tortuga, the man to shut the whole thing down for 2025. Luke Combs. Luke, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are y'all?
We are well.
Man,
we're even better now.
Yeah, we are. So
with you here.
ever since the title of this song, I heard it. You and I are the same age. I'm always like, did he get the inspiration from this? Now, hearing the song, obviously not. But I was wondering if you could sign a copy of me of Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I always thought that maybe it's about these folks. Did you read this book growing up as a kid?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
How could you not?
Obviously, right? I know the song wasn't about it, but I'm like, I'm gonna have a piece of history here.
I guarantee that's where the title came from. Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
So, Luke, 2 little ones at home. I got my little one out here.
Yeah.
What is the new milestone? I know there's a new milestone every day. What is the one with the 2 little ones? And on top of that, what's the show they can't stop watching or the song they won't stop singing?
Newest milestone for the oldest one's gonna be like we're at like Defiance.
Oh, okay. Not a fun one then.
We're getting close to 3 now, so we're saying no a lot to a lot of stuff that we don't even know what we're saying no to. We're just saying no because that's what we want to do.
Okay.
Got
The
it.
other one is like just about to start like talking.
Okay.
Like he's just about to start like kind of like saying more than like 2-3 words together like that.
That's my little one right there. There it
Chiming
is.
in. That was well done. Yeah, well done there.
She got the cue.
And is there a show they can't stop watching? Are you stuck on the Blueies of the world or things like that?
My guys, I mean, of course, Blueies, that's a staple.
Understood.
We got Peppa Pig.
Understood.
Yeah.
Around. We got a YouTube my older son loves called Kid Crew.
Okay.
Kid
It's
crew.
just a kid and his parents playing with trucks in the yard. Dude.
Making billions probably.
Gotta be, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta be. Yeah, it's unbelievable. He can't stop watching it. Dude.
Oh.
And it's literally just these it's 2 parents and their kid.
Amazing.
And they're like, here's how to like dig an irrigation ditch. And they're like playing with little trucks, and then like the dad will like dig a real irrigation ditch. And then he's like, here's how you can dig an irrigation ditch at home. And it's like the little action figure. It's wild.
Amazing.
Awesome.
The
All
Kid
right.
Crew.
Brilliant strategy.
We're
Whoever
getting
came
on
up
it
with
now.
Yeah.
Nice milestones
Yeah.
there. All right, but a big one, too. I have to bring this up because obviously the massive hit, Fast Car,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Tracy Chapman just spoke for the first time about her experience with you
Right,
at the
right.
Grammys and everything. Yesterday was the 37th year anniversary of the debut album.
Yep.
How was that experience really now, like, for you to, like, look back on the moment? Because she said at that moment, she's like, we just knew we were getting it done. Like, we were getting it right.
Yeah, definitely. We spent a lot of time. That week. We went out. We rehearsed like 5 days.
Yeah.
Because she hadn't played in like a
long
decade
time,
or something.
yeah.
So she was really, she really wanted to make sure we were going to get it right, and obviously she had like the original band that played on the album and stuff. And so that was like, that was different for me. Like, whoa, dude, what was that? That was wild, dude. Was that a bird shit, dude?
Pterodactyl.
That was a huge bird shit, dude. That was awesome. Oh, man. Or was that someone, like, rip a drink down at you or what?
We're not sure.
That was awesome, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that was awesome, by the way. That was wild.
This is awesome.
That was wild.
That's where the wild things are up there. There they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. It's not raining. I don't know. Anyways, I could get into that for an hour. Whatever just happened. But it was great. Original band. But yeah, it was wild because it was like, well, I don't want to mess this. I don't want to be the guy that messes it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because it was unannounced. The performance was not announced for the show. So
Right.
I think there were some people that kind of like maybe the day before were like starting to put it together. Like, well, maybe Tracy will come out with Luke. Because originally it was just gonna be me doing Fast Car was
Right.
the idea.
Right.
And obviously, she came out and did it, and it was awesome, man. It was like, it's surreal, right? Like,
Yeah.
playing at the Grammys is nuts anyways.
It's a
like,
moment in history, though. Not just.
It was cool, man.
But honestly, not
Yeah.
just for your career, but for Grammy history. Getting her back out
wild.
there
Yeah.
is
It was
no
really cool.
easy feat after everything
Yeah.
we've heard about her life and career.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Like, I think in that article she mentioned that we talked on the phone a few months before that, and it was kind of out of the blue. I was sitting in the deer stand at home, and my publicist was like, "Tracy's gonna call you," and I was like,
What?
"Okay," because like no one's like ever heard from her,
Yeah.
She called me that evening, like we were just getting our kids out of the bath and stuff, about to put them down for bed, and I mean, we probably talked for 45 minutes or something like that, and I just talked to her about her music, and it was just real. It was real casual, man.
Awesome.
Like she was real nice, super sweet, but definitely like a boss though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could tell that she was just like she wasn't playing any games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
she's like a broken
Did it
Xbox.
make you
She don't play no
nervous a little
games.
bit?
no, I mean I think it made me nervous just because like. I'm like, man, I don't want to say something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, or sound like too much of a fan, or like,
Right.
but I was.
You
I was
try
like,
and hold it
I
back.
was like, when you recorded this song, what guitar did you do? Like, I'm like asking her all this like super nerdy stuff, and like, she was super awesome about it. But I could tell, like, I think in the call, it was like, she was definitely like feeling me out.
Yeah.
Like, is this guy cool? Like, do I want to do this with this guy?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was kind of like, I felt like I was like, it didn't feel like an interview at all, but I
Right.
could tell she was like wanted to make sure that I was
Right.
like a good guy,
Right.
and at least that's what it felt like. And but man, she was so great. That experience was really, really cool, super unique. And man, it was like the coolest night because it rained really hard for like the red carpet or whatever. And
Right.
remember we got all like dressed up, like me and my wife got all dressed up, and we were gonna like you do the red carpet or
Right.
whatever. And I remember like it's raining and we're like, we're not doing it, and everyone's like, what do you mean you're not doing it? I'm like, let's just not do it. Let's just not do the red carpet. So
Yeah.
we just didn't do it, all dressed up for it, go in, because that was kind of early in the show. Played the song with Tracy because I wasn't up for any awards like on the show or anything.
Right.
So come out and then like changed into like an old like camo like PFG that I had.
Yeah.
And probably these pants, to be honest. These pants get a lot of use. And we sat there in this little like mini, like those like little green rooms,
Yeah.
like a fifth wheel camper,
Yeah.
and just like sat there and drank whiskey like backstage at the Grammys, like.
What a moment.
Like we went in, me and my wife went in and sat in our seats for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, and then we were like, man, let's just like we already like won the night.
You
It
won,
felt like.
absolutely.
Like we
You
had the
did.
best time.
You did.
I got to play with like someone who I look up to immensely, as an artist and as a musician, and like she got to have this super cool big moment. And, like
Yeah.
I got to be a little part of it, and
It's the gift that keeps on
yeah,
giving.
it's like,
I mean,
so,
still.
I mean, like, my assistant is my best friend from growing up. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm hanging out with, like, my best buddy and, like, my wife and, like, my manager who's been, he's one of my best friends, too. And it's like, we just chilled
Yeah.
and, like, drank and
You didn't need a trophy to win that
said
night.
bye to Tracy and then just went back to the hotel and ate pizza, dude. Like, it was sick.
I love that.
So cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
I don't-
just-
no, that was my after party. was
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
Prince Street pizza at the hotel. It was awesome, man.
That's
it was
great.
It was freaking best.
That's
yeah.
great. Now,
Yeah.
I know you got a good relationship with Lainey Wilson.
Yep.
And I know this could be way out there, but you posted a song on IG asking like, who should I duet, this track
Sure,
with?
sure.
I mean, have you figured it out yet?
I still haven't, to be
Okay.
completely honest.
Is there anybody in mind, or can you share anything about that duet?
I mean, I've been going back and forth on it for a while. I'm trying to, get my whatever my next record is together and
Mm-hmm.
figure out what that looks like. And I've had a lot of conversations about because that song, like whatever the clip I posted of it is like
it's amazing.
it's all that exists of it.
Uh huh.
So
Oh,
the song
okay.
isn't done.
Right.
So
Wow.
whoever does the other part, like I want them to write their part.
Yeah.
Wow,
And so,
that is.
I don't know.
Well,
I still don't know yet.
I'm just putting Lainey out there because I know you've
Oh,
written
she's the
together
best.
and you
Oh,
guys go
yeah.
way
No,
back.
she- I
and
mean, she would
I think
crush
she'd
it
be a
for
great
sure.
fit. So
Oh,
I'm
she
just going
would
to put it out there.
definitely- Yeah, she would definitely crush it for sure. Yeah.
One more thing before we get you out of here. Like I said, we wanted to begin and end on a signing.
Okay.
So this is a picture from the past that posted up on Twitter. I don't know how long
Okay.
ago. Can you just explain to us what's happening in this picture?
Yeah, I sure can. So I'm sure this will be on the screen. to
Yes,
some
the picture will
extent.
be on the
Got
screen.
it.
Yep.
So this is at my buddy Power's house.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably, I'm guessing this is like 8th grade.
All right.
Okay.
8th grade, probably. This is play a little Skyrim. On
All
the
right.
computer.
Dude.
What's going on here?
Okay.
I got to know, from somebody out there. Yeah, there we go.
You were PC gaming before it became a thing.
Yeah, well, this was Powers. I didn't have one at the house.
Got it.
So anytime we went to Powers, we're like, dude, we're playing the computer. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Yeah, it was, this is real. This
so
is
whether
an
you
authentic.
really liked Powers or not,
No,
he
he's
had
the
the
best,
computer,
yeah.
so you're
But
going.
he did have a sick computer, though. Yeah. And I don't, this is a real picture.
Okay.
It is real.
Last
Okay.
question, because I know when Kane gets on and he plays, do you still do playing online and things like that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Do
from time to
people
time, yeah.
believe it's really Luke Combs? Do you tell them like, Luke Combs just scored a touchdown on you?
Well, it's funny. Like, that is like just my name. Like, that's what just pops up.
Okay.
And I honestly don't think like.
It's like it's my name.
I don't know that anyone's like ever even asked.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, no one's ever been like, "Hey, are you?"
The real Luke
I
Combs.
just don't know that a lot of my fans are like into
Gaming.
like. I don't know. I'm sure they are, but like maybe not like.
Okay.
They just take
Maybe
it like,
not, or they're just like whatever.
I'm dropping in the goulash with Luke Combs. I'm just doing it.
Maybe they,
Hopefully he's just good.
Maybe they just think there's some random out there
I
that's
get some like,
pretending to be
I
Luke
get some
Combs.
comments of like someone will say something about it.
Yeah.
But no one's ever been like, hey, I
Well-
feel like I would probably be honest with people.
Well, I hate to break it to the those guys out there. It's actually me. I'm actually Luke Combs playing.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
So,
I play with
sorry.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his name is just Dale Jr.
See?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You never know.
And he
never
has
know.
like stories of people not believing him. He's like, no, I'm actually really Dale Jr. And they're like, yeah, okay, guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure."
get out of here. Just get better at the game, loser.
Yeah.
We are backstage live, Tortuga Music Festival. Luke Combs. Luke, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.